Hello, welcome to Robots and Librarians, where we discuss the nuts and bolts of librarianship. I'm your host Turing O'Brien. Tonight we have with us John Dewey Bot, the godfather of schematics.
Greetings, life forms.
Also with us this evening Digital Pearl, the world's foremost artificial intelligence.
Leave your grease cans at the door, please.
And last but not least, Louise Octavia Catalog. Yes, theme is catalog.
Oh, please call me LOC. I'm bigger and better and happy to be here.
Tonight the panel will discuss robot collaboration and communication, helping robots and libraries get outside the zeros and ones. So fellow robots, what circuitry would be necessary for greater collaboration and communication?
Collaboration is the key. Libraries must work together.
I agree. Everyday robots create unique materials for libraries such as reading lists, pathfinders, and literacy programs. What if all libraries shared these resources?
Share resources. It can't be done.
It can be done. The real question is how.
Movements such as Creative Commons and open software are creating a new and enviable standard of collaboration.
I have recently heard of a new program called Creative Libraries Utah.
Utah? You mean where I cannot buy alcohol or swim without rusting?
Did anyone else just picture him in a Speedo?
Yes. I mean no. How about I just tell you about Creative Libraries Utah?
Please do.
Creative Libraries Utah wants all Utah libraries to contribute uniquely created library materials to their website.
What would libraries gain from such a collaboration?
Libraries will be able to avoid redundant efforts by embracing the expertise and resources of pooled library materials. It will also enable greater creativity. Instead of creating an already existing reading list, a librarian could focus on new programs and avenues of interest.
So, if a library does not have Spanish language reading lists, they could check for existing materials before creating their own?
Precisely.
Would libraries have to get permission to duplicate materials?
Creative Libraries Utah will encourage libraries to publish uniquely created materials with Creative Commons copyright licenses. This would allow duplications and recreations as long as libraries give credit where credit is due. This is called attribution.
Perhaps you could give the audience another example of how this collaboration will work.
Sure. Since the Rust Bowl, lots of schools were no longer able to staff their libraries. These schools can access pathfinders, reading lists, and other important resources from Creative Libraries Utah, and their students will no longer be left behind. In earnest, anyone with connection to the Matrix will have access to Creative Libraries Utah.
See how collaboration can result in better outcomes and lower costs.
It seems like libraries will really be able to create more materials for less platinum, and that always makes the assembly line boards happy.
Do you remember 50 years ago when Google said libraries were obsolete?
I do. It makes me happy to see libraries continue to positively impact society. I would have never finished my art history degree without my local library. Collaboration is never obsolete.
Final thoughts? Digital?
Collaboration and community partnerships are the future. Making a decision to participate in a program such as Creative Libraries Utah should not be about immediate benefits for individual libraries. It should be about the future of libraries and their usefulness to communities as access points.
Very nice. John Dewey Bot.
I am just a small-town robot who likes to put things on shelves. But it seems that the more Android Steve Jobs attacks libraries, the brighter they shine. And a constellation is always more exciting than a single star.
No one shines brighter than you, except for maybe LOC.
Collaboration allows robots and libraries to get outside their hard drive walls and create a large digital footprint.
What an exciting opportunity and interesting network. Robots are programmed not to compute synergy, but programs like Creative Libraries Utah to make that very crashable. That is all our time, ladies and processors. Our apologies to Matt D. Man, we ran out of RAM.